Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing our death predictions for the final season of The Walking Dead, Season 11. Alright guys, so gearing up for the final season of The Walking Dead. A lot of people asked for this one, so we'll definitely go ahead and do it. Walking Dead Season 11 premieres August 22nd, 2021 with our final 24 episode season. So this is not a usual season run. This is actually more like a season and a half, but it's all going to be called Season 11. So this will be our death predictions for Season 11. Now, as usual, we have a lot of characters in The Walking Dead. It is difficult to kind of think of who's where because of sort of the way that the bonus episodes kind of went and how they have to kind of distance everybody in that. But we'll do our best to try to hit on the characters that matter, whether or not we think they'll survive or they'll be killed off in the final season of the series. And certainly leave your comments below with your death predictions. Who do you think is going to survive to the end of The Walking Dead? And who do you think will be killed off in this last final season? Alright, so to start things off with this one, I'll go with one that I think we will see as kind of one of those final sort of pivotal deaths at the end of the series. Probably most likely in the last couple of episodes or so, and that will be kind of maybe one that will cap off the series or cap off the show, and that will be of Aaron. So in the Walking Dead comic book series version, spoiler warning, we do see the death of Rick near the end of the series, the last couple of issues there. Obviously, they cannot do that verbatim in the TV series because Rick is not even in the TV series. We're going to be seeing him in the movies later. So in his place, a lot of people kind of theorizing, who do you think will get Rick's death and kind of be sort of the final one to kind of cap the series off? I'm going to go with Aaron. Also because he looks exactly like Rick. He's even missing the hand now and everything. He looks very much like the comic book series version of Rick for me. And so I think that one makes sense as kind of having him sort of be the final sort of big character death to sort of wrap up and cap off the Walking Dead television series. Also, he is a long-running survivor, so it's not like he just got into the show like within the last couple of years. He has been in the series since way back to The Walking Dead Season 5, so he's been there for more than half the time, and he is an OG Walking Dead survivor at this point. So I think that would be a big one to sort of wrap up the end of The Walking Dead and kind of cap things off. Following up from him, we'll go with Gabriel. So they shared an episode together there in the extended episodes. There was mentions of the water tower in the Walking Dead comic book series version. Gabriel does, die at the water tower. I don't think they'll do the exact same thing in the final season of the Walking Dead TV series. I think they're going to remix it, but I still do think that Gabriel will likely be killed off before the end. Next, we'll go to Daryl and Carol. So our kind of big two in the series to finish off the Walking Dead television series. Daryl and Carol, man, been there since the beginning. So these are our two longest-running survivors that are featured in the series, week to week, that haven't left or haven't gone off to movies or something. So as such, they've already announced that there's going to be a Daryl Carol spinoff after the Walking Dead television series ends. So that sort of almost spoils it right there, that likely Daryl and Carol will live through the end of The Walking Dead. We won't likely see the death of either one, and I am happy about this news. Maybe they should have kept it for later, and just told us they were doing a spinoff, but they were specific enough to tell us that it's a Daryl Carol spinoff, which means that, yeah, likely they're both going to live out the end of The Walking Dead, for sure. Next, we'll go to the Grimeses. So let's start with Michonne. So Michonne is gone right now. I do think we'll actually see her back before the series is wrapped up in this final season here. Maybe we will, maybe we won't, but I think that Denai Guerrera's other series she was going to be show running and working on, I think it got canceled with all the craziness in the last year or two in real life here. So it'll be cool if we can see her back in the TV series before it ends. It makes sense that she would return to see RJ and Judith, being their mom and everything. So we would like to see that. I think she'll survive out the series. She's already left. It wouldn't make sense for her to come back and then be killed off. I just don't see that, so I think she'll survive out. RJ likewise as well. Yeah, RJ's he's gonna live. He's gonna survive, I would think. And then Judith, also, yeah, you're not going to kill off Judith. Wouldn't do anything for you. And I think that, yeah, she'll likely live on past the end of the Walking Dead TV series. Now for Rick. So with regards to Rick, we'll have to see if, we even get to see him again in the TV series before the end. Andrew Lincoln has sort of said, kind of like never say never, that type of thing. We don't know. Can't wait to see him in the movies. Leave a comment below. Do you guys think we'll see Rick in this final season of Walking Dead? I will lean towards no. I don't think we will. If we do, man, would it ever be special to see him in the final episode. Now, I don't know how he gets there. I don't know what happens. I don't know how it works exactly. But would that not be like a perfect scene to wrap up the end of the Walking Dead TV series, is if you got to see Michonne, Rick, and all the others, Daryl Carol, the kids and everybody, Maggie as well, Herschel, like just everybody reunited with Rick before the series finally kind of capped off. I would love to see it in the final episode, but it may be saved for the movie. Either way, I do not think we will see Rick's death in the Walking Dead TV series before the end. Even if we see it in the movie at some point, this will be a no for season 11. Then we go to Magna and Yumiko. So actually, I think Yumiko will survive, but I think Magna can be killed off before the end of the series. I don't think that she has that many fans. I don't think people have connected that well with her in the TV series version. I feel like people like Yumiko better, and so I'll say that most likely before the end, that could be another pretty big one that we see in these last 24 episodes, is the death of Magna. Going to Maggie and Herschel. So just simply a no for either one. I mean, Maggie's just kind of come back in the TV series. I don't see her being killed off before the end. I guess she could be like a final character, like at the very, very end or something. Might make sense to cap the series off and to resolve it at the end there. Because it's hard to say who will be in the spinoff series, who will be there. But for now, I'll stay with no. I don't think Maggie's going to be killed off, or Herschel. I think they'll both survive at the end of The Walking Dead. Lydia. So after Alpha in The Walking Dead Season 10, I think that Lydia's kind of a tragic character. I'd like to see her survive in The Walking Dead television series. I think she will. In the comics, she does survive out the end, and so TV series, likewise, probably the same. And next we'll go to Rosita. So I do actually think that Rosita will be killed off before the end of the series. Yes, I do. Now, she's had the role as Selena, so she's doing that. It is 24 episodes. We don't, I can't really think if they would actually have her still be alive after the end of the series. There is the baby and everything. But I'll just say yes, I think that Rosita will likely be killed off, also because of other commitments and other things she's been working on and all that. So I don't know if she would be so interested as to come back and do it. We'll see to wrap up the series, but I'll just stay for a yes for that one. Eugene, Ezekiel, and Princess. So Eugene, I'll just say no. I think he'll survive out the end, unlike Rosita. Ezekiel, no, I think he'll actually survive, even though his health is bad and everything. I think he'll get some medical attention and he'll actually survive. And then the Princess is still new, so like her and Mercer, these are new characters, so most likely they're gonna survive out the end of the series. Some of the others, Luke, I'll say no for him, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did kill him off. Alden, also a no. We'll see if they do something with him with regards to maybe Maggie or something. Not sure. Like a Dante version of the TV series or something. We'll see what they do with that, if anything. And then we have Kelly. So Kelly will also be a no for me. I don't think they'll kill her off. But we also have Connie somewhere there. So at some point in time, season 11, we would expect to see Connie. We would expect to see her back. And actually, I do think that they will kill Connie off before the end of the series. I think if you're going to do a Daryl Carol spinoff and they're going to leave or something like this, then it makes sense for Daryl that he doesn't have a love interest that's back there, that Connie would have to be killed off story-wise, or they just wouldn't get together or anything, because then it wouldn't make sense for Daryl to kind of have a spinoff and leave with Carol if that is what they do. So for Connie, I'll say yes. I think she'll be killed off by the end of the series, before the end. That way Daryl can leave. Now we'll go to one of the big ones, maybe our last kind of biggest one on the list, which would be Negan. So you guys know that I want to see Negan survive on past the end of The Walking Dead. I do not want to see Negan killed off in the final season of Walking Dead. So I really hope he survives. Love seeing JDM always reprise his role as Negan. Negan's one of my favorites, you guys know. So I'll say that I think he'll survive. But it does raise a question like, will they use him for spinoffs? Is there anything else they could do? Could they use him for comedy relief? Or do you just kill him off, like maybe as one of those last final character deaths, one of those big ones, to sort of cap off the series? Maybe you do, right? Like, go Aaron or Negan or somebody like this. So maybe Negan will be killed off by the end of The Walking Dead, but I'm going to say I don't think he will, and I'm not going to include him as a yes in the death predictions. I'm going to say no, because I just can't. You guys know I'll be traumatized, right? If they do it. Please don't kill Negan. But it would be a fitting end for the show, wouldn't it? It would be like a fitting final character death if they did that, and Aaron, even both, or just one of them or something, could be pretty big. Some of the new characters, Virgil, he just got here. I guess you can kill him off because nobody really likes him, but why would you? He just got here. Maybe as a random episode kill off or something, but I'll say no for now. I don't think you're really going to. I don't think you're going to do it. Then we had the other new character, Leah, who we don't even know if she's really going to return. I think she probably will. And again, similar to Connie, I don't know how you have Daryl leave if their relationship is going. So maybe she survives, but they're not together. Or maybe she is killed off or something like this as a part of kind of the final story arc here for Daryl. That could make sense for us to see the series wrap up. And then we have Jerry. So for Jerry, I'll also say yes. I think Ezekiel will survive. But, because I've got Ezekiel surviving, I think Jerry will likely be killed off. And there are certainly more characters. There's the new group that came in with Maggie. There's others here as well, too. You guys can certainly leave comments below about any others. If you want to hear my thoughts on any other additional characters, leave comments. And write down, who do you think will be those final kind of pivotal deaths in The Walking Dead before the series ends? Who's going to be like that last finale character death? Like who's it going to be for you? I'll go with Aaron. Do you think maybe Negan? Do you think Maggie? Do you think Michonne or somebody else like this? Or maybe Daryl Carol? Do you think that they're swerving us with this spinoff talk and Daryl will be killed off by the end of the series? Like what do you got, guys? Leave your comments below. Let's hear them, and ask me if I've missed any other additional characters, because there are more that are important to you. You can mention them, and I can respond. That's it for this video, guys. Be very excited for the final season of Walking Dead, August 22nd, and I'll see you guys back again soon for another video. As always, this is Trev, and I'm saying peace later, guys. See you soon.